through the cracks, I should say. Slindelo Masigane is in the CBD and joins us now from here, Johannesburg. Slindelo, I see some family members have started arriving. What are they saying exactly?
I'm actually joined by one of those family members, and we're going to find out exactly what they've been told. They have been inside the offices of the Premier. Just to move out of shot to show you what we're seeing at the moment, the families have arrived here outside the Premier's offices in Newtown. They want answers. They had a meeting with government officials just this past weekend, in fact, and they were told that their compensation would be paid by the 10th of December, that is today. Now I'm joined by Dikgang. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Just give us a sense as to what transpired in that meeting you had with government officials over this weekend.
Look, we had a meeting with the office of the Premier. We have the guy called Bafana and Philip. And they have been lying to us since day one. So they called us, actually they called me on Saturday on the 11th hour, I think it was 5 in the afternoon, to come to the meeting. From this office. You can't call someone and say, hey, come tomorrow. We've got other commitment to attend to. So they called us to tomorrow. What if I wasn't even around? So they said to us, we must come to the meeting. We proceeded to the meeting. While in the meeting, they told us that they've got a meeting on Wednesday for the payouts. They inform us we must bring the bank accounts, because today, the 10th, they will pay for the survivors. Unfortunately, when we arrived there, they told us a lot of stories, and we couldn't understand. So we said, look, you said on the 10th, the DG committed himself that he's going to pay on the 10th of December, 2018. Now, why are you coming and telling us that there is a meeting with social workers? The social development, they called me twice to tell me that they will send a social worker to my house to come and verify that am I actually the brother of one of the survivors. But they never did.
Now, there's an issue around families that haven't actually come forward as claimants, and that is what government is saying. They're saying that families were meant to come here to the offices as claimants and provide proof and verification that they are indeed family members of survivors or those that were deceased. Did you in particular go through that process?
No, that's just lies. They're coming up with stories. They said to us there is a discrepancies regarding the surname of other people. They want to rectify that first, and then they will pay out. And then certain families, there is a dispute who must be paid and all that. They are fighting regarding this issue. Look, first, we told them, we didn't ask money from you. We asked justice. Like I'm talking to you now. My mom, back home, she's sick because of this nonsense that they put us through. I investigated everything that they did to my brother. I know exactly what happened there. And it's killing me inside. People, they think about this money thing. We want justice out of this. They, the government, committed themselves that they will compensate us. And now they are failing us. These people, they know very well that 2019 elections are coming. And I will be honest with you, I'm a card-carrying member of this ANC government. But I must think twice about this.
So what do you expect out of your protest today? What do you want to come out of it today?
We don't need a lot of things. We are tired of David Makhura and his people. They must just we need the Premier to commit himself. Look, you can see these people are peaceful. Even on Saturday we're peaceful. We want him to commit himself. When is he paid? We don't want him to come and tell us about discrepancies and all those English big words. We don't need that. Let him just be honest with us. When is he paid? Let him just commit. That's all that we want to know. Because he said he's going to pay today. Now all of a sudden, Saturday he calls a quick meeting and then he changed his tune. He's very disappointed.
As you've heard from one of the family members here, there is an issue around the verification process, which is what we've heard from government officials over this weekend, in fact, that according to what they know, they can confirm that the list in which former Deputy Chief Justice Dikgang Moseneke read during his award in March, those were 144 names which were read out. Government government claims that those payouts were made, but there were obviously families that were going to come afterwards, which the former Deputy Chief Justice said that government must ensure that a verification process does proceed before any compensation can be paid out. But as we've heard from one of these family members, they're saying that this can't be true. They've been having countless meetings with government officials who have actually just now been delaying this process, and what they want to see come out of today is a commitment from David Makhura that they want basically a time and a date as to when they're going to receive their compensation.
Yeah, very